Is the UK Home Office using TikTok to weaponize fear about migration? In January 2026, the UK government launched an account called Secure Borders UK. You heard that right. Go on Secure Borders UK and you'll see raids, arrests and deportation set to trap beats and suspenseful scores. Alongside stats claiming net migration is down, hotels are being closed and arrests are being made. The Home Office say they set it up to fight misinformation. But is that what is really happening? I analyzed 138 of their posts, and after a while, the same patterns kept appearing. Patterns which turned border enforcement into spectacles and cast migrant men as threats. As I watched more videos, I noticed that they all looked strangely familiar. They had groups of migrant men, mostly with their faces blurred, while immigration officers arrested them. In almost every video we see, the immigration officer speaks. They explain what is happening, why they're there, and how they're protecting the British public. However, what you don't see in these videos is just as important. The migrants almost never get the same opportunity. You never hear why someone came to the UK, their story, or even what their legal rights are. Every video begins to tell the same story. There's someone we must fear, the migrant, and someone that will protect us, the Home Office. This is not accidental. It is how the videos teach us to interpret what we are watching. The language tells a similar story. Foreign criminal, illegal migrant, smuggler. Words matter, because if you hear foreign alongside criminal often enough, then foreignness itself can start to feel dangerous. Every raid video is set to suspenseful music, the kind you expect in true crime documentaries, breaking news, or even police dramas. Before you've seen who is on the screen, the soundtrack has already told you how to feel, scared and fearful. These visuals, repeated language, and suspenseful soundtracks turn border enforcement into a spectacle that provokes an emotional response of urgency, fear, and resentment attached to migrant bodies. What makes this all even more bizarre is that this is official government communication that is happening on TikTok. The state is using TikTok's own style of short clips, fast edits, trending soundtracks, and hashtags to teach us who to fear and who to trust. Migrant men are repeatedly positioned as threats, while the state presents itself as the calm and necessary protector. Why does this matter? Because the Home Office's TikTok account is not targeting misinformation as they claim. Instead, it is creating state propaganda, which tells us how we should feel about the violence it enacts on racialized bodies. If migration is repeatedly presented through crime and danger, then violent border enforcement can begin to feel like the only choice. So the issue is not simply that the Home Office has joined TikTok. It is what happens when a platform built to capture attention becomes a stage on which the state performs border power.